No! Oh shit! Hey guys, my name is Angel.
Hi, I'm Chava.
And we are Men of Culture. We're gonna be watching today the last episode of The Rising of the Shihiro. Here we are.
No,
Date no Yusha Saigo no episode.
Oh.
That's right. And right now you guys can see some more of the shows that we're watching. Join us. You're the people of culture. Leave your comments and your recommendations. Check out the videos on the channel for your friends to watch us. Why not? Let's get right into the video. Last episode. Right. We're gonna get right into watching the video of the last episode of The Rising of the Shihiro in 1, 2, 3.
救助の方は間もなく完了します。
みんなよくやってくれました。一向に波が収まる気配がない。やはりかの者たちを倒さねば。
Until one of them are dead.
もはや岩谷様にお任せするしかありません。
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she's pretty strong, of course. Is that effective against her, maybe? Yeah, she has more than regular powerful magic. Combo skill. Yeah, Naofumi doesn't really do combo skills, right?
Yeah, you know.
He did? I don't remember.
Yeah, against the Pope. They did 2 or 1. Oh, 2 shields. He's out of SP. Stamina.
Lark should just attack as well, I guess. I mean, if they want to win. One v one.
Dragons 3 against 2.
Well, they are heroes. They are in a disadvantage, anyways.
Again in
the boat ship, rather, right? Yeah, that's kind of dangerous. Oh, they are heroes. As strong as Philo and Raftalia are, these guys are heroes. Basal Wielder?
Basal Wielder? It's her name?
Instead of Cardinal Hero?
Ah, Basal Wielder. Oh.
仲間たち、かの者らの進行を止める炎の壁を作り出せ。奇跡、
奇跡？
スライト。
させないよ。
やるじゃねえか。さすが直文の仲間だな。
直文様。
At least the level gap isn't as big as before. It's super effective. But why?
Why, yeah. Boss 73.
Has plenty of speed.
お前にとっては命を削られるのに等しいみたいだな。勝負あった。お前が引けば波も収まるんだろう。 だったらここまでにしないか。
ここまで。今この戦いはあなたと私どちらかが死ぬまで終わら
Oh, really?
せられないのです。
おい
It's super effective.
But why? I don't get it.
Maybe because she's kind of a mage and she relies on SP.
殺しに何度でも挑む。
So it will work the same against
愛
Therese?
する私の世界のために。
Yeah, but Therese doesn't
だからあなたも
attack directly.
私を殺してでも死な
And this one has to
でなければ
charge.
この世界は滅ぶのですよ。そんなことって直文様。直文、あなたは違うのですか。この世界を守りたいのでしょう。であれば
何
この場で私を撃つべきです。
俺は
She's putting into words that one of them has to die.
この世界を勝手に召喚して俺を落とし苦しめたこの異世界を俺はこいつほどの決意で守りたいのか。何のために何と戦ってき
But
た。
it's because Glass is fighting for her real world. Nofumi isn't really... I mean, we don't know if that's gonna be a plot point eventually.
多くの仲間が波と戦いながら私たちの帰りを待っている。
これはグラスの世界。
It's a vision of Glass War?
Yeah.
負けられない。これで最後。
So the Guardians are from our war, from...
俺はこいつ
Yeah, but they
Reality?
might be from some other...
But they're, yeah,
No, not really this world, let's say. Let's call it that way.
well, more or less one world like this one.
Yeah, just similar.
Where magic doesn't exist and all that
Yeah.
magic stuff. And Grass is from another one,
One more similar to this one.
similar to this one. Oh, okay. And it seems a different age too,
Yeah.
私は盾の勇者の
because there were samurais.
神様の剣だから。
And your sword.
この世界の人々に私やリファナちゃんたちみたいな思いはさせられない。だから私たちだって負けられないんです。
させるぞエクストレード。
Oh, using the ray shield array?
Dark.
グラスの長者。
何か私たちにもできることがあれば。
That girl. Yeah, if it is not the
2 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
お会いしますお嬢。それ以上は聞けない。
Ojo?
Would you?
Oh, Ojo is like saying princess?
直美様、ダメです。その盾だけは。
俺は所詮よ
So, tate.
波を退け終えた後は元の世界に帰るだけだから。
Oh, peace.
ラフタリアフィーロ
Met.
この世界にはお前たちがいる。それだけでこの盾を使う理由グラスを倒す理由には十分なんだ。
直美様。
愚かな罪人への罰の名は
He's gonna use it!
Do the
Sacrifice, whatever, or whatever.
sacrificial.
私竜の兄とにより激痛に
He really wants to kill Dazzle, what the hell?
Blood
Blood
sacrifice.
yeah.
力の根源たる我が命ずる。断りを今一度読み解き、風の拳を放て。ファーストウィンドブロー。
What is she doing? Wait. Is it alcohol?
なんですこれは。
Ah, yeah, the super powerful arc.
Ah, yeah, it affects everybody, but now for me, yeah, yeah.
お酒の原料なの。
どうも俺はこれくらいじゃなんともならない体質らしくてな。どうする
Are you gonna put fire to that or what?
終わらせます。
ハルク
テリスさん。
勝負あった時間切れだ。
Just 1 minute.
というわけで今回はお前らの勝ちだ。
また時が来れば相まみえましょう。二人とも何を今直文を撃たなければ。
吐きそうなくせに何言ってんだよ。じゃあな、直文。なんか呼びせえな。やっぱ坊主でいいか。
Still great, kiddo.
Yeah. Nobody died! What?
もみょ。
And these useless dudes.
また直文の一人勝ちか。
いいえ、盾の勇者様と我々皆の勝利です。
Poor girl.
Yeah, she's been just.
I like her.
She's kind of funny, I guess.
I'll name her Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Yeah, from Fire Emblem.
Yeah, yeah. She looks very similar.
俺たちはまだ活性化が続くカルミラ島を離れ、メルロマルクに帰ることにした。だが、
水平線に黒い雲が見えませんか？それがある間は当分ダメですね。
ラフタリアは海に詳しいな。
ああ、お兄ちゃんまた釣れた。
お姉ちゃん。
そうだったな。沖の海が荒れているらしく、数日の間は観光気分を楽しむことになった。だというのに、どうにも気が休まらなかった。別の世界の勇者だと言ったラルクたち、そしてグラス。奴らも奴らの世界で波と戦っている。
In their own world.
波から世界を守るには別の世界の勇者。つまり俺たちを倒す必要があるらしい。
向こうに戻ったらどうしましょうか？
もちろん次の波に備える。
What else?
だが次にまたグラスたちと対峙したら俺は奴らを倒す。
I imagine there's another one of them at least.
波の後かわからないけれど、世界がすべての命に犠牲を強いる時が来る。勇者はその戦いに
There will be a time.
Sadly, wasn't this one.
Not this one. Not this one.
世界を犠牲にする。そういうことなのか。一人だ。
直文様、どうかしましたか？
いや、そろそろ新しい戦力が必要になるかもしれないと思ってる。
Recruiting?
そうですね。メルティさんは公務で忙しいでしょうし。
武器も人員もできるだけ拡充しておいた方がいい。次もグラスたちを追い返せるとは限らない。もし俺たち死生勇者が殺されたら、ラフタリアたちだけが頼りだからな。
He's saying he's gonna be killed, huh?
He might be killed. But he want them to be ready. Oh, Rebecca.
Rebecca.
リーシアさんっていう
Ah, Alicia.
弓の勇者様のパーティーから追い出され、将来を
She was kicked?
らしいわ。
Why?
追い出された。
Kicked out?
冤罪をかけられたらしいの。
Oh, that's very similar to Naofumi.
いつき様が大事にされていたアクセサリーをみんな私が壊したって。
So what? Like, even if...
厄介払い。
大方、波で活躍できたのがこいつだけだったの。他の仲間に妬まれたんだろう。
Oh, that makes more sense.
What?
こいつを追放し
Because she's...
No, because she actually was helpful to Andy.
Okay.
やっぱり私知ります。
And he was helping Naofumi, so...
お前、このまま冤罪を受け入れるのか。
私が弱くて役立たずなのは間違ってませんから。
いつきやお前を追い出した仲間を見返してやろうとは思わないのか。
Oh.
俺は波でお前に助けられたぞ。
Yeah, that might be the reason she helped.
私が盾の勇者様を。
みんなを助けたんだ。その勇気があればお前は強くなれる。
本当ですか？私は強くなれるんですか？
ああ。だから俺たちのとこ
Oh,
ろ
no wonder she was being so...
力になってもいい。
No wonder they were making so much emphasis on this girl for so long. I was always wondering, like, why?
よろしくお願いします。他の勇者の仲間を育てるなんて、直文も結構お人よしなのね。
あいつは
Or something.
使い物にならないやつばかりじゃ、後々困るからな。
Oh, Piro.
まだ
No wonder
腹ごしらえだ。
she was gonna end up joining the team. I never really connected that, to be honest. I just thought she was like,
帰る日がやってきた。
I don't know, the
盾の
comedic relief of the show.
改めてこたびのご活躍に心より感謝いたします。
俺一人じゃどうすることもできなかった。仲間のおかげだ。 もちろんあんたもな、兵か。
兵か。
身に余る光栄です。
だが、次もうまくいくとは限らない。他の三勇者があまりにも使えなさすぎる。
おっしゃ
yeah.
る通りです。
Indeed.
あいつらと話し合う必要がある。
はい、早急に行うべきかと。ところで岩谷様、報奨は何が良いか決まりましたか？前回の教皇を退けた功績をたたえ、何をあなたに送ればよいのでしょう。
Oh, I want a reward from the
カル
queen.
ミラ島でもこのままではいくら感謝したくてもしきれなくなりますので。
それなら、一つ思いついたことがあるんだが。
すべては盾の勇者様の仰せのままに。
No, 捨てなのに。
あんちゃん帰ったのか。今度はどこの子をたぶらかしてきた。
He's just getting more and more girls like they had in this game.
俺たちのそう
Beer.
適当に見繕ってくれ。この前のお返しだ。買えるだけ買ってやる。
そうこなくっちゃな。しばらくゆっくりしてくのか。
いや、すぐに立つ。行くところがあるんだ。
ああ、そうだったな。
あ、
親父さん何か知ってるんですか？
あ、いや、別に何も。あんちゃん。
ああ、
もう二人して教えてくださいよ。
Keeping a secret.
ようちゃん、あんた過保もんだよ。また入り用になったらいつでも来てくんな。
直文様、
お
どうして目的地を教えてくれないんですか？
ああ、すまん。そこに女王がくれた報奨があるんだよ。
船で行っていた。
the queen reward. Damn.
直文様は私たちとずっと潮の香り。
さすが。気づいたか。
まさか
ああ、もうすぐ
Boat?
そこだ。
Oh, it's Raftalia's hometown. Maybe they're gonna rebuild it. And that's a reward. Like, he asked to help to rebuild the place.
Yeah.
よかった。すっかり元気になって。
元気すぎて、毎日
Yeah, this guy is in
泣いて
there.
いるくらいですよ。
バンさん、これは一体。
おや、聞いておられませんか？
The queen.
やっぱり直文って人が悪いわね。
Yeah, Melt is in there too.
Immediately change.
ああ、まあ見てればわかる。
メルロマルク国女王の名代として第二王女メルティ・メルロマルクが聖エット領アジン自治区の自治権を盾の勇者直文岩谷様に
Yeah, well, this was more than I thought. Like,
Cooper?
he's gonna be the lord of this place then.
それが女王からの報奨で、俺がここの領主になったわ。
Yeah.
直文様が
今後のことも考えて、やはり拠点は
ホームベース
必要だからな。
今の直文ならオートタイにだって住めるのに。
オートにいたら、どこでクズやビッチと鉢合わせるか分かったもんじゃないだろう。
Treasure rich.
メルちゃん遊ぼう。
ラフタリア、こっちだ。他にも見せたいものがある。
And where's the new girl? The new girl.
Yeah, I don't know.
船
漁業を再開すれば復興の足しになる。釣りの得意なラフタリアもいるしな。新しい領民たちにも教えてやってくれ。
Yeah, so yeah.
Is he going to leave Rastalia?
That's what it seems like, right?
おお、盾の
Oh, the fighting all girl
出るな。
grandma.
訓練ならこのババアに任せてくだされ。
なあ、頼りにしてるぞ。早速しごきがいのある新入りを連れてきてる。
それは腕が鳴る。
おお、薬の備蓄も完璧だぞ。
He's more like an RPG now. He's building his own
His
hometown.
own hometown, yeah.
Building an army.
に
Well,
なると知った途端、
units,
手
more
伝いたい
units.
と言って聞かなくてな。この調子なら、あっという間に再建できそうだな。
どうして
ここにしようとは前から思っていた。波で壊れてしまったラフタリアの村を、波に対抗する俺たちの象徴にするんだ。リーシア以外
Which is a bad thing because now everybody's gonna attack this place.
勇者たちと同等にすることを考えるんだ。そうすればもし、ラフタリア
直文様、それ以上もうこんなの
And he's going to die?
まるで直文様がいついなくなってもいいように準備してるみたいじゃないですか。
Yeah.
クラスさんやラルクさん、テリスさんがまた来たって
I gotta go.
ずっとそれを考えてたんだな。すまなかった。
そんな、直文様が謝ることじゃ。
以前の俺は確かに迷っていた。
何
He's abandoning his.
今は違う。だからここに来たんだ。
Yeah, he's gonna stay.
ここから始める。波との戦いも
こ
新しい。
こから始めるゼロから
全部ここからだ。
That was fairly Resero, I guess.
言い出した。
No, Rosero is fairly...
No, Resero was made way before this.
No!
他にも大勢
No
の人
way.
たちが俺はこの世界を盾の勇者として守っていこうと思えたんだ。だからここが出発点だ。そして俺たちが帰る場所だ。
直文様。
これからも俺の剣として力になってくれ、ラフタリア。
That animation is pretty good.
What an...
I think,
Yeah, Philo!
were they kissing? What the hell?
メルちゃんもおいでよ。私はいいの。
Yeah, her position is kind of makes things awkward, I guess.
They were kissing?
That's what I'm asking. Were they kissing?
Were they kissing?
Like it looked very, very like that.
また私たちの旗が上がったよ。すごく綺麗な盾の旗ですね。
Yeah, that happened on episode 1.
Nani?
直文様。
あ
盾の勇者の物語はここからもう一度始まるんだ。
Season 2, please. Now for me.
Maybe they will make the announcement at the end, like Golden Slayer.
We can't lose.
Dude, it's over. Dude. This is the last time you watch this.
Victoria, come on!
The last time you watch this.
Even the bald guy is cool.
Yeah, he's good. He's
This one
good.
not.
I'm surprised he didn't come.
やはり世直しの旅ができるのは僕たちだけですね。
What? Farming does shit?
直文、お前をはるかにしのぐくらい強くな。
No.
盾の悪魔が領地を持つなど言語道断ですわ。元康様はそう思いません？
ま、いいんじゃね。今度遊びに行って。
Maybe Matayatsu is going to die.
I like to see Philo.
少しは広い心を持つのも寛容ですぞ。
Be who?
Me who?
なんだ今。
I don't even know what be who even means. Oh, it's one of the Gosaro girls.
The sad girls?
Yeah, the ones who serve under the queen.
Oh, yeah.
So they're related to this guy?
Farewell. No! No!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Damn! This is bad! This is bad, dude!
My heart.
I mean, wait.
Oh, Philo! I want to watch Philo again.
I mean, you can't rewatch the whole thing on your own and like pay 100% attention. Go more for the experience, I guess, because at the end of the day, reacting is different from just watching, I guess. So
No.
you can rewatch everything.
My Philo.
See, I don't know. Maybe read the light novel, but yeah, okay. Let me ask you because I don't quite remember.
It's not the same. Goshin-sama.
When we
I will not hear that again. Goshin-sama.
well, you can just play the audio in the back. When we finished Slime, was there a second season announcement?
No.
But I remember
We never saw how it.
there was neither for The Promised Neverland, but I went and checked, and apparently there was gonna be a one. They just didn't announce it immediately. So it might be the case that they just didn't announce it here, but there will be. Like, I imagine there's gonna be. I admit, like, it's a little bit worrying. In Red Zero, they didn't do it either. In Red Zero, they did something worse than this. Because when Red Zero finished for the first time, they didn't finish the show in the real ending of... Season 1 Red Zero covers 3 arcs, right? I don't know how many arcs were covered in this. But in Red Zero, the ending of Arc 3 is not the ending of the anime. It finishes like 3 chapters before the actual ending. And I thought they were going to do the actual ending because the actual ending is like mind blown, right? But they didn't do it. So now in the new season they're going to begin with that basically because it's unskippable basically. So maybe they're doing something similar with this. Like they didn't announce anything back then, and it took them like 3-4 years to release the next one. So maybe that's going to happen. And I remember what I told you. Red Zero sells a fuck ton, dude. Like those figurines and everything is selling like bread, dude. Like really, it's really good. So it's not like I can necessarily paint a similar picture, but because both of them are isekais, that's the reason why I'm painting this kind of similarities. I don't know. It's and Kadokawa is the publisher for both of them too. Kadokawa is the publisher for Red Zero as well. So,
Oh my god.
but Kadokawa has been doing a lot of sequels as of late.
We're done.
So, 2020 definitely not. It's not gonna happen in 2020.
Doom.
But maybe a release for 2021 of Shield Hero 2, maybe.
2021?
It could be. But 2020, forget it, dude. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. 100% it's not gonna happen.
I need more Philo. I need more Vittoria.
There's the reason why there's light novels, so that you can actually... Maybe you can even read the manga, I guess. It could be your very first manga. Like, I mean, why not? I mean, if you really like this story that much, if it is like your favorite anime... I mean, I went and read all of Red Zero, all of that there is available. And I just got more involved with it, like, it was my thing. I'm up to date with it, so if you are that much into this show, you can go and check it out. Like, you can go and see the things that were skipped and everything, right? Like, just know more about it. And then maybe you're going to be lecturing me about what was skipped and what was done differently or whatever in the next season. But because Kadokawa is doing this, I would say there is a big chance there's going to be a second season, but it's likely not going to be in 2020. It's likely 2021 or 2022. Like, it could be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just giving you these guys are the publishers. And I believe even White Fox did the animation, didn't it? I don't remember. Let me check the studio. Let's make sure that is the case. But well, now that it says that, I'm saying that, but Goblin Slayer is gonna have a release 2020, I believe, or even this year. No, it's gonna be 2020. Tate no Yusha. Studios, Kinema Citrus, no. It's just the publisher that is Kadokawa. So yeah, dude, what do you have to say? Your favorite show is over. How about that? That's a good thing. And it was kind of a happy ending. Wouldn't you say this is kind of a happy ending?
No.
It was.
I need second season.
Not for you, but within the show, it was kind of a happy ending.
No, they need second season.
They will probably get it. It's just gonna take time. It's not probably gonna take time. It's going to take time.
I just need to write a letter to Netflix.
The problem with Netflix is that Netflix is very censorious. So
You know what? You need to bulk. You need to buy this thing.
they've been doing that more with.
And then I will pressure.
They have been doing that more with anime as of late. But I'm not necessarily happy with that because they tend to censor a lot of shit. And I don't know, do you want to not see anything that's mildly aggressive? I don't know. I don't necessarily like Netflix because it's not very free. They don't really, I don't know. I don't like them that much. Which is ironic because they had Devil Man No Cry, whatever, I forgot the name. And that one is fairly adult. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But the point is,
They have Evangelion.
it was censored, heavily censored. That's the reason why I'm saying so. Because they censored that shit really badly. And that's why I don't like it. Like that's bullshit. Like I'm trying to watch a show, not your mentality. I don't give a damn about your mentality. Like I just want to enjoy the show the way that the artists wanted it to be. So that's the problem with that's what I'm saying. So they have the Devil Man No Cry. I don't remember the name. I watched it. That is very, very adult and it's not censored at all. But then they did Evangelion. It's censored like hell. So that's the problem. So I don't know, dude. Talking of Netflix is not gonna happen. They're not gonna buy the rights for this. There's gonna be a second season. It's just not gonna be soon enough. Like for you, like anime does this a lot of times. They might take even 7 years, 8 years, but it's not gonna happen with the rest of the Shihiro because Kadokawa has it. Kadokawa is lately more like trying to push up their biggest animes. Like that's the reason why Tanya is having a movie. That's the reason why Konosuba, you don't know Konosuba, but Konosuba is having it's going to have a new season. Konosuba is basically like a parody of Isekai in general. It's fairly fun. It's just like, now that you know more about Isekai, it's like just throwing shit at Isekai and the tropes in general that it has, right? It's fun. Then there's Overlord, which has had like 3 seasons, and it's gonna have a 4th one. And then there's Rosero as well, that just is getting a lot of OVAs and is getting a lot of support in general. It's gonna have a 2nd season, so this is being published from Kadokawa, so it is going to have a 2nd season. It's just, okay, in the priority list, which spot is gonna take?
First one.
Obviously not first one because it just ended. The project is just ending. So, what's next?
But they watch. Oh wait, we have nice reaction from Shihiro, so let's release the 2nd season as soon as possible.
As soon as possible varies a lot. What do you even mean as soon as possible?
Next year.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You know this stuff's not gonna
Next
happen.
2 seasons.
2 seasons. 1 season lasts 3 months, so it's not gonna happen. That's even less time. That's 6 months.
Yeah.
So
5 seasons.
5 seasons is like a year and 3 months. It's gonna take you're gonna see the rising of the Hero in my prediction in 2021. The 2nd season. Maybe there's gonna be an OVA in like 6 months about something that they didn't show, which would be fairly great, I gotta admit.
A beach episode?
No, we already had a beach episode, but not necessarily a beach episode, but maybe about Glass Underworld.
Oh yeah, that might be awesome.
And let me tell you this: when Red Zero ended, I thought they were gonna do the beaches episode kind of OVA, but they didn't. They actually were giving us like serious OVAs. So I mean they have fun in them, but they are serious in the bigger context. So maybe they're gonna do that with this and really show us more of the things that we missed.
Yeah, the other heroes, Glass team.
Yeah, the story of Glass and the others. Maybe something that wasn't able to be shown.
Maybe there's another team.
Yeah, maybe there's another. Maybe there's not just Glass and the guys and these guys, the Cardinal Heroes. Yeah. Excuse me, but some other team. So I think one of the people who were watching our video mentioned that.
Yeah,
I believe Daniel was the one who mentioned that these guys are basically in a battle royale to save their worlds. So maybe there's more than 2 teams.
Yeah.
So it could very well be the case.
Yeah.
But maybe they're gonna do that in OBS. I think this is gonna have OBS 100%. It's OVA quality, OVA kind of
Material.
ground.
Yeah.
So
Stuff.
it's very likely that's gonna be the case. So maybe we're gonna have more episodes, at least 1 or 2, but it's gonna take 6 months maybe or a year for the OBS. As I told you previously, the OBS follow different rules. But there's gonna be more content in general. But yeah, okay. Let's get down with the. We're finished with the green talking about how much time it's gonna take for the next season. Now tell me, what do you think? Your favorite show is over. So what do you think about the story and everything? Like, tell us.
I'm sad. I don't want to talk.
You have to talk. This is your show.
It's my show. It's
It's your
it's
show.
like the song is. What's the word of that? It's my party, and I want to cry.
It's your party and you want to
It's
cry.
my party, and I want.
I don't remember that song, though.
Oh no.
But the point is, this is your show, so I think it's very proper for you to actually speak about it in general, about the whole show, rather than me, because I like that energy a lot, but I don't like it to the level that you do. So I think it's far more interesting.
Because you're an army on this stuff.
It's not that. It's just that I already have a favorite. I get it, but I already have my favorite. It's okay that you have a different favorite. So I can tell you my thoughts about the rest of the Shihiro in general. I think it was a great show. I think it could have been better because I can tell that they didn't show us some stuff that maybe could have been more spicy, I guess. But it's not like it is a bad show. Like my rating for the show would be a 9 out of 10.
It was a nice journey.
It was a very nice journey, of
Very
course.
nice journey. They made sure it was comfortable to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
They showed some stuff like Rifana and all that slavery
I
stuff.
don't necessarily mean
And-
cruel stuff.
Well, not that cruel, but
Like, for example,
I bet the next season,
Okay.
if it is next season, it's going to be darker.
darker.
Yeah. They were preparing us. They were getting us ready for the next season.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you watch the
The nicer part.
the nicer part. Now be ready
Okay.
because Novo is getting stronger.
And now he's talking a lot about death, which I mean he's gonna end up dead
Yeah.
by the end of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very obvious. He's gonna end up dead, or he's gonna end up alone. Like everybody else is gonna die. Like something bad's gonna happen at the end.
Yeah, something
It's not
bad's
gonna. It's not gonna be a happy ending of the story as a whole.
Yeah, maybe this one is
gonna be
the
bittersweet.
only, is the only happy ending that we were going to
Yeah,
have.
exactly.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It doesn't need to be dark. Like for example, I think Mirinavis is a good example. Even though Mirinavis is super dark, the parts that are like really sweet, it's just they're great, and they make it's the contrast that makes the show great. But I think that here they just miss the how to say it. Like I think that some parts were so serious. And then some other parts were like, am I missing something here? Like, it's not like the show is bad. For me, it's a 9 out of 10. That is very high. Like, maybe this is a 10 out of 10. And this is a 9 out of 10. Like, it's just missing that, like, final. In my opinion. At the end of the day, that's just my opinion. So, I mean, if I compare it with other isekais, for example, one that is very famous and that you guys. Slime, in my opinion, is a 7 out of 10.
I was the first isekai that I watched.
I know. The problem with the slime is that a lot of promises are made, but they never pay off.
Yeah.
That's the problem with slime.
This one is a 10.
I mean, in your opinion, that's right. How much would you qualify slime
in my
for?
opinion, what do you watch? Damn, yeah, it's a 10.
And I'm giving that a 9, right? So, but you shouldn't worry a lot. You shouldn't worry a lot about my anime list because they are very biased. If a show starts to get too popular, they're gonna start giving it 0 to low down the lower the score, so you shouldn't worry a lot about this.
Okay.
It's more about the information that's given here because that's very useful. For example, 25 episodes, the day in which was aired first and when it ended and everything, right? This is actually very helpful. So yeah, that's the reason why I visit this page more than for the score. It is very meaningless. A lot of people really just go and put zeros because fuck you, that's it. So I really don't count it very much. But the point is, yeah, tell us what's your conclusion, your thoughts in general about your favorite show. I mean, why is your favorite show? Well, why this one?
Because it's all around.
I mean,
we have Naomi from the beginning.
Yeah, just give yourself the story. This is the last time that we do a video on this,
Yeah.
at least for years. So give us your
We saw
piece of
Naomi
mind.
from zero to hero.
Yeah.
And then you just have to add some nice characters like Phila and Raftalia. Well, we saw Raftalia from the beginning.
Yeah, first episode.
And then you have Phila too, and she's like everything.
Like everything.
She's the soul of the show.
Okay. With the sun.
The sun, yeah, but the soul too. The soul.
Oh, soul. Okay.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's all you have to say about your favorite show?
Yeah.
About 25 episodes? That's
Yeah.
all you have to say?
Yeah. It's
Really?
because you have to watch it to enjoy it.
Well, I watched it alongside you, but I'm just kind of baffled that you have so little to say about it.
I enjoy Philo.
I get it, but
I can explain Philo. I can explain Philo. You have to watch Philo.
I'll put it this way:
I'm Vittoria.
if we have finished Resero for the first time, I would be talking for like 2 hours, like after the whole thing, because I had so much to say when that thing ended, and I was very angry to him because I was angry that they didn't do the real ending. They stopped like 3 chapters before, and the real ending of Arc 3 of Resero is literally mind blown. Like you lose your shit when people watch that shit in the new season, they're going to lose their shit. So it was just an amazing ending, but at the same time, a lot of the episodes in Resero don't even have ending or opening. Like a lot of them, like maybe 70% of the episodes either don't have the ending or the opening, or both of them don't exist. So like a lot of content was pushed in. So I get it, and it was 26 episodes. So like they really did a good job, and maybe they would have needed an extra episode for the last 3 chapters. But I get it. I was just a little bit angry that they didn't show us that mind-blowing ending of Arc 3, I guess. And instead they did the anyways. The point is, this one being your favorite show, I'm rather surprised that you really have just that simple things to say. Like, I mean, it's okay. Maybe I'm more into describing what exactly is this or that. I mean, you're more like, okay, yeah, well, I like this and that. That's it. So,
Just one advice: if you want to watch anime, you have to watch Saturn Yusha.
yeah, it's a very good show. It's a very good show.
Isekais. For Isekais, if you want to watch Isekais,
I'll put it this way.
I know the basis.
Isekais in anime are like zombie games in video games. There's a fuck ton of them. The majority of them fucking suck. But when there's good ones, they're really good.
This one.
Yeah, exactly. Like this one. So,
And it explains to you everything and makes you feel like you're playing a video game instead of watching an anime. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, what else is in this world? Yeah.
yeah, because they go the extra mile to explain some of the mechanics and everything. Like,
Yeah, and the abilities and all that stuff.
yeah. Like for you to just not necessarily forget that it's an isekai, but to put you more into it's like real and they're trying to take themselves seriously. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to take themselves seriously. I'm not necessarily breaking so much the rules and bending, because that's when I believe a show gets cheap. When it's okay to bend the rules 1 or 2 times, But when they're bending the rules every single time, you're just like, yeah, they're gonna bend the fucking rules and just get out of the whatever situation, right? So it's okay. Which they did right now. They did so with Glass and everybody else not killing anybody, because it really looked like Glass was saying this episode, one of those has to die, and then they bend the rules. But it's okay. They didn't do that very much. It was like, okay, they bend the rules. They're gonna take the price that the world is gonna keep being attacked, but okay, nobody died, fine. But they are telling us this is not gonna be all the time, because as Victoria said, like eventually the world is gonna ask for sacrifices. That's it.
Yeah.
And as you said, like, okay, it's gonna ask for sacrifices, but not today, and it's okay. It's fine. That's the kind of bending the rules that is fine. When it is not every episode to get out of every single problem, right? Like that's kind of cheap. And they do that a lot in a lot of other isekais that are not as good. So that's it. I think there is a perfect how to call it, analogy. Like isekais in anime are like zombie games in video games. Like there's a lot of them, but a lot of them fucking suck. So when you get to one that is good, like they're very quality, and they do get into the spotlight, I guess. So I guess that my conclusion for the show is that it was great. Hopefully the second season, it is out in 2021. I mean, if it was earlier, I guess that would be great, but it's likely not going to be the case. No in anime. And yeah, it was a great run. I like Naofumi as a character. Raftalia, Philo was pretty fun. Melty and the Queen were really great characters too.
Yeah, you can't say anything wrong about anything bad about the main characters.
No, there's not necessarily anything bad.
Yeah, but they're well built up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong about them.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Like even okay.
Even the Queen is good.
The Queen is absolutely good. I think that
the other three heroes lack personality.
Yeah, they're just like those are useless. That's it.
The useless heroes.
Yeah, that's it.
They used to be strong at the beginning.
Yeah. Their arrogance was like a plot point in them, but I guess that the only one I ever had a little bit of a trouble with for a little bit was with Philo, but it makes sense at the end of the day because she was born literally like a bit ago, so everything that has to be developed that way because she was just born. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So I hope next season is gonna be more intense. We get to see new stuff and
more Philo.
Obviously, there's gonna be more Philo. I doubt she's gonna die as a whole. Because she's gonna become the next queen, and it's gonna be like Victoria's story all over again. That's what I believe. Like not necessarily like his shield hero dying, which I believe is probably gonna happen, but not necessarily that. Like I mean that she's gonna get to live and become like a bigger and wiser kind of Philolial in general. So that's probably gonna happen. Raftalia, I think, might end up dead as well, or just living a very sad life at the end of the show, not of the story itself. I think Naofumi has a really high chance of dying, and maybe Melty or the Queen might die as well. Probably the Queen, and Melty is gonna end up just taking very young their rule kind of. What?
You know what? This stuff is for kids.
What? You think that
you're killing almost half stuff?
Because when you're taking a show in which there's high stakes, people are going to die. Are you gonna tell me in Shingeki no Kyojin you're expecting nobody to die? Come on, dude. Everybody's gonna get fucking wrecked. Like it's because you can tell right away because the show is telling you something. There's consequences to stuff, and that's exactly what they're telling us in the rest of the Shihiro. Maybe right now we broke the rules, but consequences are coming. So it's just normal to predict that somebody's gonna die, that there's gonna be real consequences because the story calls it. Like the story calls for it. Like the writing is telling you, you know, yeah, this is happening, this is developing this way, and things might not end up with a happy ending. That's it. Which is one of the reasons why Slime was not as good in my opinion, because so many times they foreshadow death of characters, death of consequences in general, and they never paid off. And that's a problem. Like, they broke the rules way too many times. It was just, everything was going fine all the time. Maybe that's going to change in season 2 of Slime, which I imagine is going to be in 2020. But in the first season, it was certainly a letdown in my opinion, that nothing really paid off. Like, in comparison with the first episode that was very bloody, very like serious, the rest of the show was kind of too happy. Even though they were calling, there's gonna be death, there's gonna be consequences. That was a problem. And it's not about there being death. It's about it being cohesive, I guess. Because if they're telling you, if they're writing and foreshadowing stuff that's gonna happen, and it doesn't end up happening, then what was the point of foreshadowing that? Like if you're planting plot points in your story, you kind of have to pay them off. So that's what I'm saying. And they're putting those plot points here, like people have to die. There has to be sacrifices. There has to. I'm going to live. If I die, you guys are going to be the only ones left to protect your world and whatever. Yeah, they're saying so. There's gonna be death in the show. And that's why I'm saying maybe the queen is gonna die, maybe Raftalia is gonna die. Now Fumi is very likely going to die, and that's the reason why I'm saying so. Like, the writing itself is telling you these kind of things are going to happen or might happen. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess this is it for the Rising of the Shield Hero. It's been a long journey. I think it was a great show. One of the most relevant isekais that there has been in a while. New words, because there's been a lot, but they don't really matter much. I don't know. Let's hope there's a second season fairly soon, 2021. At the beginning of 2021, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna be dead by then. Maybe I'm going to be dead by then. Who knows? Maybe the entire world is gonna end. So
better. That's better.
So I guess we're gonna see you guys next time. So yeah.